Hello, class 11. Today I'm going to start with a new chapter. The name of the chapter is A Devoted Son by Anita Desai. A Devoted Son appears in Desai's claimed collection of games at Twilight and other short stories. This story presents a fine study in human psychology and love. The setting of story is realistic. Rakesh was the son of Verma, a worker in the kerosene dealer's depot. He worked very hard and passed every examination in the first division. The family celebrated his success with great revelry and joy. His empty thesis was much appreciated though only in medical circles. He went to the USA to acquire professional skill and expertise in his field. He showed respect to his parents. That is the speciality of Rakesh. He paid obeisance to his parents at every occasion. He returned to India and married the girl of his mother's choice. He settled down with a clinic, a car, and began his practice as a surgeon. He became the best and the richest doctor in the town. Added to this is the fact that he touches his parents' feet as a devoted son. As years passed by, his mother died. He took great care of his father. He brought morning tea, read newspaper for him. He arranged servants to take care of his father. After his return from the clinic, every evening he sat with his father and spent some time with him. It was time for Rakesh to restrict his father's diet. As Verma was aging, he had to cut down fatty foods like oil, ghee, butter, cheese, etc. The old man couldn't control his tongue. He bribed his young grandchildren to get jalebis from the market. Rakesh caught his son red-handedly and scolded his father for not only spoiling his own health but also teaching children to lie. Then there was heavy restrictions on the old man's food besides heavy supervision of the same. Mr. Verma felt insulted by all these activities. He felt very bad for his son's behavior. Rakesh was only doing his duties, and that he does all these for his father's benefit and not out of discourtesy. But his father was dissatisfied with everything. He shared his grief with his neighbor Bhatia, who was also old and adamant. Rakesh's wife carried out the instructions of her husband regarding the old man's diet. She too denied him to taste what he liked the most. The number of pills and medicines increased. Rakesh did them all with affection and care for his old father. Verma was not ready to believe it. Verma's loneliness intensified. A stage came when he had to react sharply to his son's advice. He began to woo death. He said clearly to his son that he had no intention to live. He refused his tonic and said that he did not want to survive on medicines. Despite the fact that Rakesh was indeed a devoted son, Verma refused to recognize it. Verma died refusing to recognize it. Anita Desai's message here is that we are all faced with similar choices eventually, and we shouldn't forget to look after our elders the way they once looked after us. Rakesh shows Verma the same faith once shown to him when he wanted to become a doctor.